The city on a hill. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, one of the most historic and vibrant cities in America. Today we're taking you on a whirlwind tour of the top 10 things you absolutely can't miss. From legendary landmarks to mouth-watering food, this is your ultimate Boston adventure. Grab your notebook or just sit back and get inspired. Our journey starts now. We'll walk cobblestone streets, see iconic sights, and maybe even learn a thing or two. Ready? Let's go explore Boston. First up, you can't visit Boston without walking the Freedom Trail. This iconic path is more than just a line of red bricks. It's a journey through the very heart of American history, winding its way through bustling streets, leafy parks, and neighborhoods that have witnessed centuries of change. This 2.5-mile red line winds through the city, connecting 16 historic sites that each tell a unique story about Boston's role in the birth of a nation. As you follow the trail, you'll find yourself transported back in time, imagining the footsteps of revolutionaries, statesmen, and everyday citizens who shaped the course of American history. Start at Boston Common, America's oldest public park, where locals and visitors alike gather to relax, play, and reflect. This green oasis has been a meeting ground for protests, celebrations, and community events for nearly 4 centuries. From there, follow the trail past the gleaming golden dome of the Massachusetts State House, a symbol of the state's government and a masterpiece of architecture, and the historic Park Street Church, whose steeple once dominated Boston's skyline and whose bells rang out for freedom. Pause at the Granary Burying Ground, final resting place of legendary patriots like Paul Revere, Samuel Adams, and John Hancock. As you wander among the weathered tombstones, you can almost hear the echoes of their passionate calls for liberty. Continue to the Old South Meeting House, where fiery debates and speeches sparked the Boston Tea Party, one of the most famous acts of protest in American history. Imagine the energy in the air as colonists gathered here to challenge British rule. Next, marvel at the Old State House, standing proudly among modern skyscrapers. This building witnessed the reading of the Declaration of Independence to Bostonians for the very first time, and its balcony remains a symbol of freedom and revolution. Just outside, you'll find the site of the Boston Massacre, a powerful reminder of the city's revolutionary past. Here, tensions between colonists and British soldiers erupted into violence, fueling the desire for independence. The trail leads you into the North End, Boston's Little Italy, where the aroma of fresh cannoli fills the air. Here, you can visit the Paul Revere House, the colonial home of the Midnight Rider whose warning changed the course of history. Don't miss the Old North Church, famous for its 1 if by land, 2 if by sea signal. Its steeple is the oldest in Boston, and the lanterns hung here sent a secret message that set the revolution in motion. Finally, cross the Charles River to the Bunker Hill Monument, where you can climb the 294 steps to the top for sweeping views of the city and imagine the fierce battle that took place here. And don't forget the USS Constitution, the world's oldest commissioned warship still afloat. Step aboard Old Ironsides and experience the pride and power of America's early Navy. Walking the Freedom Trail isn't just sightseeing, it's stepping into the story of America. Every brick, every building, every corner has a tale to tell, and you'll find yourself inspired by the courage and vision of those who came before us. It's a must-do, and the perfect way to start your Boston adventure. Whether you're a history buff or just looking for a memorable walk, the Freedom Trail offers a fascinating, unforgettable introduction to the city's vibrant past and present. After all that history, it's time to relax in Boston's green heart, the Boston Common and Public Garden. The Common is America's oldest park, buzzing with life. Picnics, frisbees, and winter ice skating on Frog Pond. Cross Charles Street and you're in the Public Garden, a lush, formal oasis with manicured flower beds, statues, and weeping willows. Don't miss a ride on the iconic swan boats, gliding peacefully across the lagoon for over 140 years. Snap a photo with the Make Way for Duckling statues, an adorable Boston tradition. Whether you're lounging on the grass or floating on the water, these parks are the perfect place to soak in the city's beauty and charm. Art lovers, this one's for you. The Museum of Fine Arts, or MFA, is a world-class treasure trove. With nearly 500,000 works, you'll find everything from ancient Egyptian artifacts to Monet's water lilies. Wander through galleries of Impressionist masterpieces, American classics, and ever-changing contemporary installations. The museum's layout lets you travel the globe and through time in just a few steps. Don't miss the stunning glass courtyard in the new wing, a work of art itself. Whether you have an hour or a day, the MFA will leave you inspired and in awe of human creativity. Feeling hungry or just looking for a lively spot to explore? Make your way to Quincy Market and the historic Faneuil Hall Marketplace. These iconic Boston landmarks are a true feast for the senses, offering a vibrant mix of flavors, sights, and sounds that capture the spirit of the city. Inside the Quincy Market colonnade, you'll find more than 50 food vendors serving up everything from classic New England clam chowder in a warm bread bowl to fresh, buttery lobster rolls. But that's just the beginning. Sample flavors from around the world, from Italian cannoli to Japanese sushi, and discover new favorites at every turn. Gather your friends or family and share a delicious spread beneath the soaring historic dome, or take your meal outside to the cobblestone plaza. It's the perfect place to relax, people watch, and soak up the lively atmosphere that makes Quincy Market so special. All around you, street performers bring the promenades to life with music, magic tricks, and jaw-dropping acrobatics. Their energy and talent create a festival-like vibe, filling the air with laughter and applause every day of the week. After you've eaten your fill, browse the surrounding boutiques for unique souvenirs, handcrafted local goods, and Boston-themed gifts. Whether you're searching for a one-of-a-kind keepsake or a fun memento, you'll find plenty of treasures to take home. Don't miss stepping inside Faneuil Hall itself, often called the Cradle of Liberty. Here you can walk in the footsteps of revolutionaries, explore fascinating historical exhibits, and imagine the passionate debates that helped shape America's history. With its unbeatable blend of history, mouth-watering food, unique shopping, and non-stop entertainment, Quincy Market is a must-visit destination that truly captures the heart and soul of Boston. No trip to the city is complete without experiencing its energy and charm for yourself. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for a taste of Boston's history, Fenway Park is a must-see destination that captures the heart and soul of the city. There's something magical about walking up to those famous gates, surrounded by the buzz of anticipation and the sea of Red Sox caps. Opened in 1912, Fenway is the oldest ballpark in Major League Baseball, and every brick and beam tells a story. It's not just a stadium, it's a living museum where generations of fans have cheered, laughed, and sometimes cried together. Take a guided tour to hear tales of baseball legends like Babe Ruth, Ted Williams, and David Ortiz. Guides share quirky facts, unforgettable moments, and the park's unique traditions that make Fenway truly one of a kind. You'll get a rare, behind-the-scenes look at the press box, where the game's biggest stories are told, and step into the dugouts where players prepare for their next big moment. Don't miss the chance to stand atop the iconic green monster, Fenway's legendary left field wall. The view from up here is unbeatable, offering a perspective that's both historic and thrilling. If you're lucky enough to catch a Red Sox game, you'll feel the electric energy that fills the stadium. The crowd's excitement is contagious, and every pitch feels like a moment in history. Singing Sweet Caroline with thousands of fans is a Fenway tradition that brings everyone together, filling the air with pure joy and camaraderie. On game day, the Fenway Kenmore neighborhood is alive with excitement. Streets are packed with fans, local bars and restaurants buzz with pre-game rituals, and the whole area feels like a giant celebration. Street performers, vendors, and tailgaters add to the festive atmosphere, making the experience unforgettable even before you step inside the park. Fenway Park is where memories are made, friendships are forged, and Boston's spirit truly shines. No visit to the city is complete without soaking in the sights, sounds, and flavors of this legendary ballpark. Next, dive into the wonders of the New England Aquarium on Boston's waterfront. The giant ocean tank, a 4-story Caribbean reef, teems with sea turtles, sharks, and vibrant fish. Spiral up the ramp for a 360-degree view and meet Myrtle the green sea turtle, a local celebrity. Watch playful penguins, touch rays and small sharks in the hands-on tank, and marvel at mesmerizing sea jellies. Don't miss the Sea Lion Show for a mix of fun and education. The aquarium is a leader in ocean conservation, making your visit both entertaining and meaningful. It's a must for families and anyone curious about the ocean's magic. Ready for postcard-perfect charm? Welcome to Beacon Hill, Boston's most picturesque neighborhood. Wander narrow, gas-lit streets lined with brick row houses and flower-filled window boxes. Don't miss Acorn Street, the most photographed lane in America. Charles Street is packed with antique shops, galleries, and cozy cafes, perfect for a leisurely browse or a coffee break. The Massachusetts State House's golden dome gleams nearby, anchoring the neighborhood's rich history. Beacon Hill is a peaceful escape and a photographer's dream. Don't forget your camera. For a new perspective, head to the Skywalk Observatory atop the Prudential Tower. Enjoy breathtaking 360-degree views of Boston, the Charles River, and even the mountains of New Hampshire on a clear day. Interactive exhibits and audio guides bring the city's history and landmarks to life as you gaze out. Visit an hour before sunset to watch Boston transform from day to night, a truly magical sight. Rain or shine, the Skywalk is a peaceful, awe-inspiring finale to your Boston adventure. Step into a Venetian palace at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, a Boston gem unlike any other. The lush, glass-roofed courtyard is a breathtaking centerpiece, blooming year-round. Explore intimate galleries filled with masterpieces by Titian, Rembrandt, and Sargent, all arranged by Isabella herself. The museum feels like wandering through an art-filled home, not a traditional gallery. Don't miss the empty frames, a haunting reminder of the infamous 1990 art heist, still unsolved. The Gardner Museum is a place of beauty, mystery, and inspiration, a must for art lovers and dreamers. End your trip with a Boston Harbor cruise for unforgettable city views from the water. Choose a historic sightseeing tour, a thrilling whale watch, or a romantic sunset cruise. Learn about Boston's maritime past, spot landmarks from a new angle, and maybe even see whales breach the surface. As the sun sets and city lights twinkle, you'll see Boston at its most magical. A harbor cruise is the perfect farewell, fresh air, stunning views, and memories to last a lifetime. And that's a wrap. Our top 10 things to do in Boston. Thanks for joining us on this adventure through history, food, art, and unforgettable sights. If you enjoyed this guide, hit subscribe for more travel inspiration. Your support means the world and helps us keep exploring. Stay curious, keep adventuring, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody!